before we get into this video, you co-hosts will probably want to click away and close this video, but shut to a minute. Listen to what your senpai have to say. Don't go first. First thing first. So to know that if you co-hosts are good at drawing a beautiful hair, look at this picture. Well, if you co-hosts are able to pull off something that even senpai can't achieve, then senpai has nothing to teach you anymore. You may leave now. But if you're one of the co-hosts that usually draw something like this, you need to step up your game and get better. But fear not, co-host Tachi. After this easy tutorial, senpai can guarantee you co-hosts could draw a better anime hair. Many beginners tend to draw their hair like this. This is a very bad example. Senpai don't recommend this technique, but if you co-hosts are already familiar with the general structure of the hair, then feel free to do so.
Wait, there's structure and techniques in drawing hairs?
Yes, just like the anatomy. Everything is made up of simple geometry. Before we draw the hair, let's understand where to draw the hair.
Oh, I know! Of course it's on the top of your head. Unless senpai are teaching us how to draw pubic...
Here, senpai has shown the front face, side face, and a 30-degree face for you co-hosts to understand the hair structure easily. First, find the cross line of the face. Then find the center line of the head. Remember, the line is curved because it is a sphere. With these three perspectives, you co-hosts might not be able to see it, but the intersection point of the two lines is actually the hair swirl. The hair swirl is commonly located at the middle. Well, of course, the hair swirl can be everywhere, so co-hosts feel free to be creative, but try not to go beyond that. Okay, now find the hairline. The hairline usually has the same distance from the eye to the chin. Now, you co-hosts need to understand what the hair is made up of. There is the bang, the side, and the rear. The ear is very important because it determines where the side hair is. If you co-hosts are still having difficulties on drawing an anime head, feel free to check out these two tutorial videos on Senpai's channel. There's a common mistake which co-hosts are probably unaware of. Now, look at this and this. Can you co-hosts notice what's the difference? Senpai will give you 3 seconds. Yes, this. You can't see the hair swirl, but on this one, you can. You have to understand the perspective completely, or else you co-hosts will tend to draw the hair like this. Even senpai myself is not sure that whether I'm looking at this character from the top or the bottom. So let's recap all the techniques and put it into practice. Find the cross line, the headline, the hairline, the bangs, the side, the rear. And there you have it. A mediocre anime hair drawn by a senpai. Hairstyle is like an art. Its variety is endless, and many anime hairstyles are greatly inspired by real-life examples. But senpai bet that all you co-hosts will probably draw the same hairstyle for every character, because that is what senpai always does. Now, let's move on to our second subtopic, the type of hairstyle.
Wait, there's more! I want to go home and watch some hentai.
But before we introduce the hairstyles, you co-hosts need to understand the type of hair strips first.
What?
Hair strips are very crucial as it can represent the personality of a character. Generally, there are 3 types of hair strips: the tie type, the reverse tie type, and the leaf type. Different hair strips will give a different feeling or impression to the audience. We have the tie type. We can see that the character gives out a dance or airhead vibe. Next, we have the reverse tie type.
Senpai, your naming sense is a little bit weird.
The reverse tie type, however, gives a light and agile vibe to the character, which is completely different from the previous style. Now, the last one, the leaf type. This hair strip is the most commonly used type that kohais can literally see everywhere. However, it has been overused, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. In fact, it's because this hair strip is so versatile and cute, which explains why everyone is using it. There you have it, kohais. I hope this can help you during your character design. And finally, the hairstyle. There are just too many hairstyles to be covered, and these are the very few examples that I've prepared. As I have previously mentioned, each hairstyle can determine the personality of the character. For example, the long straight hair are usually used to portray the silent kudere type, while of course there's always will be some exceptions. Zanenda. It's impossible for Senpai to stuff everything in one video to explain which hairstyle associates with which personality. So, if you kohais are interested with this topic, please leave a comment down below and Senpai will see how many kohais are really interested.
Are we done finally? Yay!
Bonus tips! Well, before we end the class, Senpai would like to share some tips for drawing anime hair. Number 1. Try to add some twists and turns for the hair strips, especially if you are drawing a hair that is being blown by the wind. Instead of this, try to do this. Number 2. Try to draw the edge of the hair slightly messy, because this makes the hair looks more natural. Number 3. Practice every day. Senpai suggests that you kohais find your references from anime or manga, because real life examples are just too complicated. There you have it, kohais, the complete guide on how to draw a good anime hair. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and share. Jana, kohais.